I really appreciate you guys being here with me while I do this, because I clearly did not have motivation to do it on my own. Hey guys, it's Abbie from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly, monthly, whenever makeup basket. Woo! Look, I'm going to talk to you why I haven't been posting these weekly. And it's gonna be a satisfying reason. So if you're into makeup, beauty, all those kinds of things, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright, as many of you know, if you've been watching for a while, I've been on this journey to consume less makeup. So over the years, I've been doing like spurts of intentional no buys, and I've been doing project pan since like I basically started my channel and all of that. And I have gotten to this place where I am not buying very much makeup. I just kind of buy things as I want them, but overall I don't know, I'm just not buying it. I don't know, no reason. I'm not doing an intentional no buy. I'm not doing an intense project pan or anything like that. I just am currently in a place where I'm just not super into buying a lot of makeup, which has allowed me to use a lot of makeup, which you're gonna see in this video. Woo! Yeah, I'm not wearing any makeup because I've been doing my my Makeup Basket Express, and I've been using those products in there, and I've used up basically everything. So I know I could have come in my beauty room, sat down, and still done my makeup, but I'm like, no, we gotta refill. On top of not buying very much makeup, it's been so hot this summer. It's cooled off this last week, which has been nice. It's been like a little tease of fall and cooler weather. But overall, it's just been too hot to wear a full face of makeup. So you add in not really buying makeup, focusing on products that I already have, and then the hot weather. I just haven't been wearing or consuming a lot of makeup, which then makes it hard to make these videos or really any beauty videos, because then it's like I'm just pulling makeups to pull for you. Makeups? I'm just pulling products for the sake of the video, even though I'm not really using them because I just am not getting around to it. So I don't know. These videos I'm just going to film as needed as I feel up to it, and then maybe we'll get back to the weekly. We'll see what happens, but I have been vlogging in the meantime. I have quite a bit of vlogs on my channel from the last couple of weeks, so check those out. We did shop with us at Walmart and Costco. We celebrated Jared's birthday. We've been doing cook with us and all of that. So I have still been posting, even though it hasn't been directly beauty related. So please go check out those videos if you missed them, and see what I've been up to. And you can see my go-to makeup because it's basically the same in all of those videos. So yeah, that's what a little background of what's been going on with the weekly makeup baskets. But with that said, we are going to go through. I'm just going to stick to my Makeup Basket Express, which is this bin of makeup that lives in my bathroom, and it's truly a 5-minute makeup routine. I haven't been getting ready in my beauty room, so we're not going to bother pulling makeup for in here. We're really just going to focus in on these products. So let's go through them. We've been going crazy with these. I haven't worn foundation. I've been using concealer as foundation for the most part, but let's just walk through like a full face of makeup and what we need to pull and all of that. There's gonna be a ton of makeup empties in here, so it'll be very satisfying. I did post a makeup empties video on my channel probably a month ago, which is this. So we're gonna have some beauty products to add to that. So the primer that I've been using and I have finished up is the Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. This is nice. If you use too much of it, you will look like a Tin Man. Like, it's that metallic and highlighty, if that's a word. But it's affordable. It was nice. You just have to use a light hand with it. But I used all of that up, so we'll have to pull another primer. Like I said, I've been skipping foundation, but these are the two foundations that I've had in there. The L'Oreal True Match Nude and then the L'Oreal Pro Glow. I think I will leave the Pro Glow in and see if this is a product or if I want to start wearing foundation again now that the temps have cooled off. But we will put this one back in my collection and then we'll just leave this one in the bin. So I've been skipping foundation and jumping right into concealer, and this is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and mine is in almond. Something about this consistency, it's a great foundation replacement. Like you can put it under your eyes and then spot anywhere else, and then it blends out so nicely that once you set it, it really looks like you have foundation on even though you don't. But this is completely gone. I can't get anything else out of it. You can see I've been scraping the sides. I can't get the stopper out because the stopper is massive. I tried, but I can't. It took me almost, what, a year and a half, maybe a little bit more of using this consistently to get through it. And prior to that year and a half, I had used it here and there. So there is a ton of product that comes in here that makes it so worth that price point. I want to go through my concealers, use them up. We decluttered them here recently. So all the concealers I own are in good shape. I don't feel like I need to buy any more. But this one was really nice, and I'm so excited that I finished it up. I'm pretty sure that was in a project pan last year, and I couldn't get through it. Okay, so from there, I set everything, and I've been using a couple of powders to set everything. And I'm going to leave the powders out and keep using them. Oh, this is exciting. So the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder is one that I like to use underneath my eyes. I'm hit or miss in consistency of using this, but Emily Noel just posted a video trying like your drugstore products or something like that, and she used this under her eyes, and I don't know that I had intentionally used it under my eyes until I watched that video, and ever since I did, I love using it like that. So we're definitely going to leave this out as a under eye setting powder. This one is in 916 translucent. Walmart has this and Amazon has this. I haven't really seen it anywhere else. There's a little bit of a scent to it, but it's not too powerful, not like the CoverGirl one. Woo, that one was a lot. Okay, so I do that just under my eyes to set everything, and then I go through the rest of my face with this. This is the L'Oreal True Match. Mine's in light ivory, and I hit pan. Look at that. Yes. So then I'll use this all over the rest of my face to set everything down. And then as a finishing powder, I'll go through and use this CoverGirl Advanced Radiant. This one is in 110 Creamy Natural. This is in a project pan for the year. And, ooh, y'all, we can't put this back. Like, we have so much work that there's not much product left in here. But this has, oops, I just dropped something. But this has a nice glow to it. So it's a really nice finishing powder. So I will truly go through and use these three powders, and they help set my face, give it a little bit more coverage, but still my face feels light in terms of how much makeup is on it. From there, I like to go into bronzer. And for a lot of this summer, I wasn't wearing bronzer. I think I was just trying to be quick with my makeup. But I started using it again like a few weeks ago, and I'm like, why did I stop? So I have been using the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer for quite a bit of time. And you can see like there's a little, maybe a little dent in it. We will put this back and pull out another bronzer, but I do really like this, and I like having a bronzer in my routine. And that bronzer makes me think of Glam Mom's Jen. Oh my gosh. Vicky commented on one of my vlogs that Glam Mom's channel is gone. So I like immediately went, and I was like, what? So I of course texted her right away. I was like, what happened? So she did private her videos, and she is closing the chapter on her YouTube channel, which is so sad. Like, I get it. It's hard to maintain a YouTube channel when life is so busy and so much is going on. You guys have seen me struggle with consistency over the years, but it's still like really sad. But I know that was one of her favorite bronzers as well. Okay, now this product, look, you're gonna be shook. Ear me shook. My highlight and my blush have been this. This is the Wet n Wild Hello Halo blush highlighter, and this particular one is in Highlight Bling. I can't get enough of it. Look at this. Do you see that pan in the blush? Like, we got it twice with a huge dip on it. Oh my gosh. And then this highlighter. I love this combo so much. I can't stop using it. If I'm being really quick with my makeup, I'll just do this blush, and it has a nice highlight in it that I don't really need to add any more to it. But then if I have an extra minute or two, I'll go ahead and blend in the highlighter. I get so many compliments when I use this. People think it's like my natural skin, or they just say my skin looks beautiful and natural, and people are like, what are you wearing? So this is so good, and we're just gonna leave this in here and just ride the wave. I have this other blush. This is Ofra Candy Apple. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back. Since I've only been reaching for that Wet n Wild one, I think I'm just gonna keep it in here, because one of the tricks, or I should say tips for you guys, is if you want a quick makeup basket express, you don't want a lot of options. Maybe one each item per category, maybe 2 items depending on the category, but otherwise if you give yourself too many options, it's going to slow you down on doing a truly quick makeup. Okay, and then from there, I do still have my Project Pan palette in here, so I will keep this in. I'm not reaching for it a ton, but as you can see, I am still using it. I just don't use it as much as these other products, but I will for sure leave it in. For eyeshadows, I have a couple of things I've been using. I have this L'Oreal Amber Rush, this super old school product, single eyeshadow. We will put that back. I've been using this pretty much all summer, the Violet Voss Violet Sun set, and I've gotten a lot of use, especially out of the shimmer shades. You can see there's a dip in that one, a little bit of a dip in this one, but I do want to put this back and pull something else to use. And then I've had this melt stack. It's kind of a mix of different stacks in it, and it's more like natural stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back for now. I'll probably pull it again soon, but I haven't been pulling for it for a long time, and I would really like to just look at different products in here. Alright, then I need to clean my brushes, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab out my little Cinema Secrets brush cleaner from my desk here, so that I can remember to do that after I'm done filming. So these brushes are dirty, so keep that in mind, but I'll still show you what I've been using. So I have this like dual end brush that has a crease side on one side and then like this smaller part on the other side. So this is basically what I use for highlight. So I'll use this for my inner highlight, and then I'll use this one to get really like, you know, precise on the tops of my cheeks. I've been using this contour brush from Wet n Wild to set my under eyes. This one I haven't used for a while. It's from an Amazon pack, but it's for like foundation, but I haven't used it. I have a Real Techniques base shadow brush that I've been using for eyeshadow, but honestly I've been just doing one shadow look, so I can just use my finger to apply that. I have this other Real Techniques contour brush, and that's what I primarily use to put on my bronzer. I have this Wet n Wild contour brush. I love contour brushes, if you can't tell. This is like all I've used for that blush and highlight. So I basically will do the blush, and then I'll get the edge of this and do the highlight. And then I have this one that is Moda, and I use this one for powder. So these are definitely in need of a wash, so we'll put those next to the brush cleaner so I can do that. Then I have a couple of brow products, and so this is a category where I do have a multiple array of items. So the first thing that I have is still the Wonder Brow, and actually Oh, there's just makeup on the edge. I was like, it looks like it's getting messed up on the inside, but it was just the outside. So I sell the Wonder Brow in blonde, and it comes with this little spoolie. So I do use this, not as often as I had been, but I like having it on hand. So that is one of the things I use for my brows. I had finished up a brow pencil in here. Which one was it? I don't remember. Maybe it was the L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I don't know. I have gone through. Oh no, it was this one. Hold on. It was the Ardell Brow Liberty. This micro pencil. I had used this one up. So I went through my collection to see what else I had, and I pulled out these two. So I'm using the Billion Dollar Brows, and this one's in taupe, but it is a little bit dark for me, but I don't mind it. I think it still looks nice. And then I have the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Retractable Pencil also in taupe, and these are nice. I just alternate between those. And then for brow gel, I've been using the e.l.f. Wow Brow. So that's what I've been doing for brows, just alternating between these few products, and the Brow Wow's also in taupe. I've been using the Maybelline Mega Plush Volume Express for mascara. It's just okay. It's one that I had bought from CVS with a coupon a while back, and I've been using it. It's not bad. The brush is massive, but I like that it's a little bit of a drier formula, so you have a lot of control whenever you are applying the makeup. And then the Tarte's Tarte liquid and pencil eyeliner. I don't use this a lot, but I like having an option in case I just want to switch things up. I think this one is in black. I guess it doesn't really say, but it's pretty black. Alright, and then for lips, I've been doing just balms. What I have on right now is the Milani Fruit Fetish Pumpkin Spice Lip Balm. This one's a couple of years old, but I do like using it as I'm doing my makeup. And then the Seraphine Lip Butter Lip Mask. This one's nice to use as well. So again, I'll just alternate between these as I'm putting on makeup. I got this one from FabFitFun. I am taking a little bit of a break from that subscription because I just have so many products right now that I'm like, let's be honest. Because the summer box, half the products are still sitting on the floor in the package because I have too many products in that category. Like, I can't use them all. So I'm like, you know what, let me pause at least for a box, maybe 2 boxes, and then I'll maybe get it back. As far as setting sprays, oh, the other one fell. Hold on. I've been using or alternating between the Urban Decay All Nighter and then the Rimmel Stay Matte Fix and Go. I think I'm going to stick with the All Nighter for now. There's not a lot in here, and I want to get through my sprays and then purchase probably just the All Nighter, or I don't have a full one, but this is an empty Milani Make It Last. I think these will be like the ones I keep on hand once I finish what I have on hand. But this particular bottle is pretty old, and I like using it, especially with it being so hot out and all of that. So I'm going to keep this in as my only setting spray. And then I've been using the Real Techniques sponge. So I am off camera going to clean out this container, wash my sponge and my brushes. But on camera, we're going to pick products to replace. So let's see. We need a primer. We need a concealer. We're good on powders. Put these back in. We're good on blush and highlight, but we do need a bronzer, eyeshadow. I think we're good on like brow type products. So we can put those back in. Woo! Okay, so we're going to turn over or go over to my makeup collection and pick out products. Here's a little behind the scenes. The beauty room is such a small room that it gets messy really quickly. So of course we have Morty here. Morty is officially 17 years old, little baby. You do get to see him more in the vlogs. This is what I was talking about. So the FabFitFun summer box items, and then those are some of the products that Lou sent. I've been working through them like crazy. I'm really enjoying a lot of them. And then these are some products that I have finished up that are body care. Not too much makeup in here, but I'll probably just put that in a vlog one day. The brushes that need to be set. Here are some products that are sitting out. Again, these are empty makeup products from the year. But like, I have all of this makeup that is just sitting here. Like, this bag has been packed since the 4th of July, and it's now it's mid-August, and there's something sticky in here, so I need to do a makeup organizational video for sure. We have products sitting over here. I took one of these clear bins to organize in my bathroom, so I'm just trying to figure out, like, do I just need to reorganize everything? Do I need to purchase another one? I don't know. So then all of the palettes that were in that bin are now on the floor, so just a little crazy over here. We have products sitting on top as well, but here's an overview of my collection. So I have a large makeup collection, and that's another reason I haven't been very motivated to buy a lot of makeup, because I feel like I just have so much that I just like am in a space right now where I can't personally justify spending more on it, especially with how expensive everything is right now. Buying a $40 makeup palette or whatever, I just can't justify it. So that, I mean, that's just where I'm at. I'm not judging anyone if you're still out here buying makeup. I'm jealous. But this is my makeup overview, so let's just dig in. Okay, I have this bin here. Maybe the first thing that we need to do is gather like products, because we need to pick a primer, but like, where are all my primers? They're like all scattered around my my whole room. It's kind of crazy. I think there's probably some in here as well, so let's look. And what got sticky in here, I wonder? Oh, there's one on the floor. There's one on the floor. This is gonna be a little chaotic just because this room is very chaotic. I think I got rid of my primer bin, and that's part of the reason these are all like scattered everywhere. So we'll go ahead and combine my foundations and my primer so that they both have a home. So I have the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I have this Jetta Black Hydrating Primer, the One Heck of a Blot Soap and Glory Primer, and then these two others. I have the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow, and then I have the Wet n Wild Primer Serum. So these are the 5 that I own. Woohoo! Y'all, if you've been following me for a while, you know this is a massive deal. I'm so proud of me. But I think, when I think about quick makeup, this like packaging with the glass and stuff, I like the product, but when I'm quick, I don't want to have to worry about potentially breaking something. So I'm not going to pull that. This One Heck of a Blot is a little bit drying for me, but I do like it. The Marshmallow Primer can be a little bit thick. It's not a best friend primer for me. So one that I think I would like to use daily is between these two, which is the Jetta Black, I think, and the Urban Decay All Nighter. So I think I'm going to go with the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is their Ultra Glow Face Primer, and it is a dewy foundation grip, prep, smooth, and hydrate. So we'll use this and work through it. It's one that I've used here and there, but I haven't used it a ton since I've purchased it. So I think it will be nice to commit to basically panning it. Alright, so that was that for primers. Now my foundations are also everywhere. Let me gather those as well. I have a few over here. Let me grab them. This is how I've been living, y'all. What is wrong with me? Oh my gosh. Okay. For foundations, of course, we have the Pro Glow. So I think I'm just going to keep with that one. But I also am down to these 5 in my collection as well. And my goal is to work through these before purchasing anymore. So we have CoverGirl Outlast. We have this Milani Glow, which I kind of go in between using this as like a primer or as a liquid highlight. I don't really like it as like a tinted cover on my face. I like the L'Oreal Nude. I like the L'Oreal True Match Lumi and the Yinsa. So, yeah. But we're going to stick with that Pro Glow because I still have a little bit in there. And then as far as setting sprays, let me grab all of those out. I guess I don't really need a setting spray because I'm using the all-nighter, but I do want to just go ahead and, I guess, organize this. I guess we're just organizing in this video. So I have two of the Wet n Wild Coconut, and I'm pretty sure they're both coconut, but sometimes I combine things. Yes, that's coconut. That's coconut. Alright, so let's just combine them so we have one container only. And I'm not going to save, sometimes I save these bottles because they have such a nice sprayer, but I'm going to go ahead and just move it out. So we're going to add this to my makeup empties. And then we just have this one. Like, for example, this bottle is not Wet n Wild. It's something else. I think it is this It Cosmetics, Your Skin But Better. Let me smell. They both have a distinct smell, so I can pretty much tell by the smell. No, not that. I don't remember what's in here. So, we won't combine them. Alright. You know what? I think it's this one. I think it's this one. Let's see. I'm not sure. Okay. That's alright. That's alright. This is a Project Pan one, so actually let me add this to that Makeup Basket Express so that I can remember to use it. I am going to declutter this one. I had purchased it semi-recently at like spring, the Wet n Wild Blooming collection. But this is the type of spray that leaves an oil cast. That's how it illuminates, just like this Maybelline glass spray, and I don't love that formula. So I am going to try to use this one up for Project Pan's sake, but this one I'm just going to give to somebody. I know I won't use it, and I just feel guilt looking at it, so let me give it to someone while it's still pretty good. I'm down to 6 setting sprays, the It's Your Skin But Better. There's literally like drops in here, but I'm still going to keep it. We'll put it in with the primers and foundations. We have the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Glow. We have the Wet n Wild Coconut Setting Spray. The Rimmel Stay Matte Fix. The ColourPop. This one is the Pretty Fresh. And then Random. Don't remember what's in here. Problem of reusing bottles. Okay. Everything fits in here. Setting sprays, primers, and foundations. So I'm going to put this back in my collection. It goes right down here in this drawer. We do need to pull a concealer. So let's grab that next. I think I have a concealer to add from, oh, I have a couple from this bag. This also has brushes that I need to add to my wash pile. These it. Okay, I don't have very many concealers in my collection. I have a couple of highlighters, and I have the Bare Mineral like loose powder concealer, but these are my only liquid ones. And I think what I want to really, this e.l.f. Hydrating Camo is a Project Pan, so I should probably commit to using this, because I was going to say use my L'Oreal Infallible. Let's just stick with Project Pan and see if I like using it. I know I can use this as like a foundation replacement, just like I use the Too Faced, but I feel like I'm not sure about this, but we'll just go ahead and add this to the Makeup Basket Express. It's in light peach, and it's the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I'm gonna add this back, and then we're gonna grab out my powders. I don't think we're gonna pull any, but I have a couple to put back. I really appreciate you guys being here with me while I do this, because I clearly did not have motivation to do it on my own. I really appreciate you guys helping. I have a couple of powders over here on the vanity top. Grab those. I didn't realize, but I grabbed a bronzer, so I'm going to set that to the side. These are all, well, this is a loose. These are all the pressed powders in my collection, so this is why I just feel like I'm not in a place to like buy products. I just have so many that are sitting here, and it feels so good to like just use one product up and then come back to my collection and just grab it with a like item. And I feel like it's allowing me to really enjoy the products in my collection. So I'm just gonna put these back, add this loose e.l.f. powder to my loose powders, and then we'll just move on. Here's my bronzer collection, adding these other ones to it. One over here that I need to add. Is there a bronzer in this bin here? Yes, there is. Perfect. Again, these are all bronzers. This is why Abbie is just like, I have too much. I have too much. I love this collection. I have no regrets about accumulating this collection. But I'm definitely in an era of living where I don't want to add to it. But that could change. Check me in 6 months. See what's happening. Yeah, I think I just really want to commit to this one for a little while. This is the Glowish by Huda Beauty. And this one is in 2 medium. I really love all the items that I have from this line because they have a bronzer, blushes, setting powders. I just think they're all so good. So I'm going to commit to using this bronzer for a little while. I know this is one that I'm not going to pan anytime soon. So we'll probably rotate this out in the next few weeks. But I think this will be a nice one to commit to for a little bit. We are getting places over here. This looks so much better. We're down to just a few items. Trying to just... This turned into a makeup organizational video, but much needed, and I know you guys are probably enjoying it to some degree. So, alright. I'm going to pull out any makeup from over here. These are the brushes I need to wash. Sponges that need to wash. So we are down to makeup. I'm going to put this Pure Fully Charged mascara in with the Makeup Basket Express. But the rest of this will go into my collection. I have a bin for like single eyeshadows. I do want to... I have an e.l.f. Like soap brow thing that I want to grab out of my singles. Let's see if I can grab it down here. We organized my single eyeshadows together. So we're just going to add in the ones that need to come in here. They look like this. We'll go ahead and put those back. And then we'll grab this other bin. Marty's like, everywhere I go, you're there. This is smaller eyeshadows and pencils. So I have the e.l.f. Brow Lift. I want to add this to my Makeup Basket Express because that's a product that will expire more quickly than other brow products. But I'll add these in here, and I think that's good. Love that, love that. Some lip products I'll just throw here. And add these eyeshadow palettes here. I moved the ones from the floor onto that shelf. Now I have room for this basket on my vanity. I'm going to go ahead and declutter this. I have never used it. It's a Get Gleaming Body Glow Illuminator. This was passed along to me, and I just don't do well with like liquid products like this. I just forget to use them. I don't even know if it's good. I just know that I probably am not going to use it, and it's still in a good phase of its life to give to someone else. So I'm going to pass this along. I think my friend Danny, you guys have met her, I think she would love this. She loves glitter too, so I'm going to pass that to her. Okay, I did not plan for this makeup basket to be a organization as well, but I clearly needed it because I couldn't even get to the products. So we went ahead and cleared all of this off, and here's the products, the primer and bronzer that we added, but we still need to add an eyeshadow palette. We cleared off the top of this. I still want to do a makeup organization because look, I have empty spaces here, and I think there's some other areas of things that can be combined that I won't necessarily have to purchase more of these plastic containers off Amazon or acrylic. But I don't know. We're not going to do that today. But we are going to pick an eyeshadow palette. This one's kind of has my eye, mostly because it's right here in front. But this is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. And I think this would be pretty, because you can get like some single eyeshadow looks. You can build a look with it. Get like some neutral looks. So I think this will be pretty to use for a couple of weeks. I just cleaned this out. So, see, I know that this needs to kind of lay down like this because of room in my drawer where it lives. These typically go here. Ooh, that's satisfying. I think that will fit there. They just have to lean over because the drawer is basically like the top of this in the bathroom. This used to live in here. Well, my concealer before lived in here. Looks like that's still a good fit. The Wonder Brow I put like that. And then this palette I sit here. And I think this one, uh-oh, this might not fit. Wait, that might be okay. That might be okay. And then the brushes just kind of sit along here. I did rearrange the drawer in my bathroom to have space behind this, so we can work with that if we need to. And then I like to put these powders in the back. So we'll do that. Grab this one. And then we'll put these two to the side. Right there. Yeah, see, that wouldn't work. I'm a little worried about this, but we'll see. I know these setting sprays won't fit, so that'll be something that goes behind it. I'll show you guys when I get in the bathroom. That can go there. Here's the drawer in my bathroom vanity. So this goes towards the front. And then see how I still have a little space, so I like to do my setting sprays. I need to see if I have a container I can put back there. See if this closes. Yes! Okay, so this is gonna be okay, I think. What about if it were upright? Oh, nice. Okay, so once my brushes are clean, those few brushes, I will, yeah, let's put the primer there. I'll put them here once they are all clean. But yay, I love it. Oh my gosh, that ended up being a lot more work than I thought we were getting into. I'm tired. It's a Sunday afternoon, so I've just been chilling, but yeah, I think I'm tired now. Thank you guys for hanging out for this non-traditional makeup basket that turned into a little organization, a little declutter, a little project pan. We did it all. And I also have these brushes in here, my bling brushes to wash. So I need to get on that. I might watch a YouTube video and work on that. So, yeah. Okay, great. Thank you all so much for being here. Subscribe if you're new. Please check out the vlogs if you missed them, and they'll be coming out. A little here, a little there, a little this, a little that. Otherwise, all right. I'm gonna go. I hope you guys are well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!